Hi there, I'm Jer-Bear, and this is Iron Grizzly, and tonight I'm taking you to Squattsville. Now, here I am warming up with 135 pounds. I'm going to do this for roughly infinity. Now, something that I didn't record before this set was where I do some stretches to try to improve my squat depth, and where I try to also warm up all my joints and ligaments that I'm going to be using for the night. And that's basically where I perform the lowest squat I can, hold that for a few seconds, straighten back up, and then lean over and try to touch my toes and then hold that for a few seconds. I rinse and repeat that about 10 times, and a minute or so later, I'm feeling relatively warmed up. After that, I like to bust out some really awkward high knee march things over to the water fountain, and then I come back to the squat rack, then I march in place for a few seconds, salute myself in the mirror, and then I'm ready to go. Now, I apologize for having my rig right in the middle of the shot here, but it's the only area that looked, well, to be honest, it looks less weird than the other angles, and you can almost get an idea of what my depth looks like. It's still hard to see from here, but judging from whenever I turn to the side, outside of the taping, I was able to see that my hip crease was just a little bit lower than my knee, maybe an inch or two. I'd like to see my depth get a little bit lower, but that's something that I'm trying to work up towards, and it's going to take a little bit longer and a little bit more work to get there. Now, here I have 225. This is my working weight for the night, and it feels pretty decent. I came into the gym nice and tired after I'd gotten up at 5 a.m. It's about 9:30, 9:45 now as I'm going at this, and the weight is moving relatively decently. Now, I'm really putting a lot of focus behind my squats because relative to my other lifts, it's really pretty weak, and I'd like to see the squat come up a good bit. Now, this went up decently, and I'm expecting to be able to bump up another 5 pounds next week and kind of keep my progress going. With a little luck, I'll be able to rinse and repeat that several weeks, and I'll be able to get to a somewhat decent squat, hopefully in the next few months. Now, with that being said, be a good muscle friend. Make sure that you like and subscribe, share this with somebody, tell somebody about it, and leave me a comment in the comment section if you have any questions. With that being said, I'll see you at the finish line. Rack City Chill.